Hello, this is Man Lee Wong from the University of Sydney. In this video, I'm going to talk about the analysis on the use of code switching in the TV programs in Hong Kong. Code switching is a linguistic practice of using more than one language in a conversation. According to Jalil, code switching can be categorized into three types, including tag switching, intersentential code-switching, and intrasentential code-switching. Code-switching is very common in multilingual regions, such as in Hong Kong, which had been a colony of Britain for over 100 years. Code-switching between Cantonese and English is a deep-rooted phenomenon in daily lives of Hong Kong people. Therefore, it is very common for TV programs in Hong Kong to use code-switching in their production as well. TV programs aim at attracting and retaining a large proportions of audiences by achieving a high engagement in languages. So, it is worth studying the concept of code-switching in the TV programs in Hong Kong. In this research, one of the most popular TV programs is analyzed. So let's just take a look at it and see what's happening inside in linguistics level.
The TV production clip of 31st Hong Kong Film Awards is analyzed in this research. It is one of the most popular TV programs in Hong Kong in the first quarter of 2012. It reached an average audience rating of 82%. Cantonese is the dominant language in the program, while both English and Mandarin are also used. It is found that all three types of code switching are used in the program. Code switching is defined as the use of more than one language simultaneously or interchangeably. The host language used in a sentence is called the matrix language, while the guest language in a sentence is called the embedded language. In a 176-minute program, 112 times of code switching are used, including the code switching between Cantonese and English, Cantonese and Mandarin, as well as Mandarin and English. Code switching between Cantonese and English, which appears for 88 times, is the most common type. 71 out of 88 times involved in intersentential code-switching, which is a switching within a sentence of a clause. Cantonese is the matrix language, while English is the embedded language. The words in English embedded in the conversations include nouns.
即係做嗰啲 real acting 啊嘛嚇，於是咧我就同佢講話，不如我哋試下做嗰啲叫做 eyebrow acting 啊。
Verbs
集中啲 focus 啲喺我個即係面上面。
and phrases.
而家揾翻嗰啲死剩咗出嚟咧，叫人哋咧 keep it up, Rose。
According to Duran, intersentential code-switching is the most complex type of code-switching. But why is it used so often in Hong Kong TV programs? It is because, although the native tongue of 95% of population is Cantonese, Hong Kong has a long history of linguistic contact with English since the 17th century. Sometimes people in Hong Kong has an exposure to certain things in English more often than in Chinese. This leads to difficulties for Hong Kong people to communicate in pure Chinese. People in Hong Kong have an understanding of both Cantonese and English. Therefore, it is not surprised to see the often use of intersentential code-switching between the languages in the TV program. Sometimes code-switching between three languages, Cantonese, Mandarin, and English, are also found in the speech.
佢嗰首歌叫做 I Don't Want to Say Goodbye 啊，我嗰首歌改咗叫做 I Don't Want to Say 不該啊。 不應該就不該啊！嚇，英文即係 PK 啊 ！PK 點講啊？知唔知啊 ？PK 即係 someone poke on the street 啊！嚇。
P and K are the consonants of the word bastard in Cantonese. Bu gai meaning shouldn't in Mandarin, while it has the similar pronunciation of the word bastard in Cantonese as well. So we can see the use of code switching in the program is related to the sense of humor and creativity. As you can see, the guest elements of Cantonese, which is the embedded language, have their own internal structure. They occur in the sentences of the host language, which is English, and they have to obey the placement rules of the host language. There is a high probability of violations of syntactic rules. So, this type of code-switching involves a high requirement of proficiency of the grammars for both languages, as well as how they map onto each other. Another type of code-switching, intersentential code-switching, is at the phrase or sentence level. One sentence in a language is followed by a sentence in another language. Examples include intersentential code-switching between Cantonese and English.
All right, you ready? 第二個獎項
Intersentential code-switching between Cantonese and Mandarin.
係票房導演彭浩翔同埋很漂亮、身材很好、也很會演戲的楊幂，有請兩位。
有請兩位。
And intersentential code-switching between Mandarin and English.
谢谢大家，谢谢我的导演时刻，谢谢我的家人，因为他们一直支持我。All right, so now that's over. I want to speak in English.
The use of intersentential code-switching can be explained by communication accommodation theory. Individuals may use a different language to minimize the social differences between themselves to the audiences. Thus, one of the English-speaking winners, Jules Cole, code-switched Mandarin in his speech. The use of different languages can also show the identities of the speakers. So, Bo Yi-zhang, who is a half Cantonese and Taiwanese, speaks both Cantonese and Mandarin in her speech.
大家都知我身為半個台灣人啦，其實成個台灣呢，對於有一部台灣片，就是《那些年我們一起追的女孩》，可以破香港嘅票房紀錄，係感到都幾驕傲、幾開心嘅。
Last but not least, 10 types of text switching are used in the show. In text switching, either a tag phrase or a word is included in a sentence of another language. Examples include see and write.
See 係咪真係好明顯嘅音樂咧？係喺電影裏邊嘅影響力係非常之大嘅咧 ，right？
And thank you.
同時亦都借機會多謝我哋所有嘅工作人員 ，thank you。
As well as okay.
都係投你一票㗎，因為你係桃姐。OK。
After all, the target audiences of the TV program are multilinguals of Cantonese, English, and Mandarin. Different types of code-switching among the three languages are used to create a sense of humor, to achieve a high communicative efficiency, as well as to minimize the cultural differences.
I hope this video is clear enough for you to understand how tag switching, intersentential code-switching, and intrasentential code-switching are used in the data. Thank you for watching.